you for being here. Thank you for viewing me. Let's get into the reading today for the Divine Feminine. If you've been following lately, the last few days we did a karmic reading, and then we did a Divine Masculine reading, which went into several parts. I don't know why those videos got chopped up. But if you want to watch that whole little series to catch up with this one, please go to my live section in YouTube. Just go on my channel here and then look to the right of uploads and videos, and it should say live. Click on that and you'll see a whole list of my live videos, okay? And so you're going to see karmic, and you're going to see the King of Swords, which happened to be the Divine Masculine in that story. And then I wanted to get into you today. If you're watching me and you're a Divine Feminine, which most of us are, this is your story. And, what about you? What do you want? What is your say in all of this? It looks like we've had a karmic going on over here, needing to lose things, needing to let go of things. We've all been there, but the karmic is going through that in this particular storyline. Okay. Now, I want to remind you that this storyline that I'm reading of is a continuation of one story. And I just want to follow up with it because a lot of people were resonating with the karmic reading and the masculine reading. So let's get into the feminine. And so it's kind of specific. So, if you want to be like, is this my story? You can go ahead and watch those, okay? And then figure it out first and then come back. But this is a Divine Feminine. I don't know your particular placements, but I'm going to hone into your energy. I think last time I was reading it, in the other storylines, you were a water sign energy, and Pisces really came out strong. If I remember, and I can't remember the other one, I think it was Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, Pisces, and then Cancer and Scorpio really came out, yeah, with the High Priestess and stuff. Okay, so we had the Lovers card come out, we had the High Priestess card come out, we had the Empress card come out. Okay, showing up for you in those other stories. So anyways, we're going to read about you. What do you want? What is your say in this situation? You are, if you're in the story, you're in love with this King of Swords. You've been kind of cast aside here. All the while he's kept in touch with you. He could be a she, but King of Swords has kept in touch with you and seen you and had this connection with you. It was sexual, it was intimate, it was friendly, it was spiritual, it was a lot of things. But your masculine King of Swords kept staying or choosing the karmic for comfort, stability, financial reasons, being comfortable with being uncomfortable in a repetitive karmic situation. And the King of Swords that you're involved with, just to kind of reiterate there, has a pattern of being with someone for, what was it, 5 to 6 years, and then it falls apart. Reason being, he could be a she, but the King of Swords is distant and closed off in the relationship, unwilling to open his heart. There is still intimacy, there's still financial exchange, but things start to go wrong because it's a reminder of his childhood, and it's a reminder of where he thinks he should be via the opinion of parents, co-workers, friends, siblings, and just family external units. The friendships and family members around the circle kind of tell the King of Swords, you should do this, you should do that, you should be here, and so he kind of listens to this and kind of gets corralled into these karmic relationships. The King of Swords was Klaus Michelson, as if you watch and follow the Vampire Diaries, it's the spin-off, the originals. He was portrayed as a villain and a real narcissistic bad guy. But actually, he had a very warm heart, and a lot of people got him wrong. He was sensitive and artistic and wanted love. So the masculine is getting painted in a picture where he looks like the villain, um, because he's stuck in these patterns, this psychological thing that he's stuck in. You know, he's over there in Karmicville. That's not really who he is. So on the inside of this person is a warm individual, a loving, kind individual that needs to find his way out. You were coming in a little bit like his brother, even though it's a love situation, but where he sees the best in him and fights for his soul, fights for his integrity, fights for his awakening, fights for him. So you guys are very close. You divine feminines are really close to your masculine in a friendship way, in a family way, and in an intimate lover way. So you guys have a real good connection here. So why are you being shafted? You know, and a lot of you guys feel that. Um, and all I can say is reiterate what I saw in the masculine story, and you can watch that. There's 3 parts to the King of Swords, and you can see why, okay? And what is your King of Swords so attracted to in the karmic? You'll see that in the karmic's story, previous of that one. So go watch those stories and you can catch up to this one. But we're going to get into you. What do you want out of this situation? Because this isn't very fair for you. I mean, you are a beautiful person. You're a human with thoughts, feelings, and desires of your own, dreams of your own, hardships of your own. And you shouldn't be here, you know, just throwing yourself away into somebody else's story, because you have your own story. So we're going to see what's going on with the divine feminine and just see what you want. Okay, what represents you at this time? Spirit, please guide and direct me with the tarot cards. What represents the divine feminine? Okay, divine feminine, you're coming in 5 of Pentacles. I almost feel like this is what the karmic had at the same spot. Yes, the karmic, if I remember, had this in reverse. Okay. And you have it in the upright. So here's how you're represented. The same as the karmic in a sense. You also feel alienated, shafted, isolated, shoved out, abandoned, left for dead, left out in the cold. You're in a financial frustration of a situation as well. You would love to have some assistance, some help. Can this person support you in some way? Even an extra $500 a month or $800 a month would make all the difference in the world to you and your children or your family. But you're feeling left out and shafted and abandoned and pushed away and unloved. You're a little bit angry. You're a little bit, well, a little bit pissed off, maybe even a little bitter over the situation because you didn't deserve this. The 5 of Pentacles is needing help, being kind of begging for help, praying for help, asking God for help. Even emotionally, you feel bankrupt. You feel like your love was stolen from you. Your happiness was taken. You just feel really hurt, really down. You know, that's a challenge. And it requires faith. So the divine feminine is in a challenging position of suffering, kind of in the dark night of the soul in some sense. I don't feel it's as intense because it's not in reverse. So there is a way out. Help is coming in. You're not alone. Your angels are supporting you and watching you. Your guides. Something good, I'm sure, will come through. This is a hard time, like many hard times, and you've always found your way out before. So this is keep the faith. Keep asking for help. Help will come, but you know, your overall energy in regards to the masculine is you've abandoned me. You've rejected me. What is the current issue on your plate? Spirit, what do you see? Divine Feminine's current issue. Oh, You gotta be kidding me. No way, no way. This is nuts. This is really nuts. Guys, this is crazy. This is really, really crazy. But it's not, you know, it's a spiritual world. We know that there's a reason why cards come out, but it's very interesting when it actually happens live on camera and everyone can watch it. And it's like, wow, I have to believe this. This is the exact card the karmic got to represent the karmic. B, the karmic's problem is exactly your problem.
In 1945, 5 TBF Avenger aircraft took intense rain and heavy winds despite the clear weather forecast. The pilots became extremely disoriented and radioed the base to report that their navigational equipment had stopped working. The last thing the base heard was, "When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we'll all go down together." Christopher Columbus sailed through the Bermuda Triangle. Columbus.
Okay, are you guys seeing me or hearing me? Something very weird was going on with my phone. I'm so sorry. Are you guys there? It was the weirdest thing. As I was streaming with you, a live YouTube video was playing while I was live streaming, which is extremely weird. So I had to like get off. I wanted to turn it off because I'm on YouTube app. I'm streaming. I don't know why that video was playing, but it was very weird. So anyways, my apologies on that. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about Christopher Columbus. That is the weirdest thing. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that would have to do with anything. Anyways, so here we have the King of Swords, which I think is just crazy that this even came out. And this is exactly the card that came out for the karmic. Exactly. You got the exact 2 same cards the karmic got in her story or his story, okay? Which is nuts. And it's crazy when you actually see it on camera. All right. And this is an omen. It's a sign. I don't know. Maybe there's an omen with the video interruption with this. Christopher Columbus came to America, obviously, and kind of just ruined everything. Well, I mean, maybe not, but, you know, everything happens for a reason. But he wasn't a great guy. Wasn't a great guy. And he came here and pillaged, you know, raped, brought the New World here, whatever. The karmic may be feeling upset as though you are like Christopher Columbus and you've showed up on what feels like her land, her person, and you're invading. So there's this, whoa, this is way too close to home. You're invading my space, but everything happens for a reason. There's a destiny. America was destined to be here. It was in the cards, you know what I mean? So it's like we've got to work with it. We can't avoid something that's meant to be. So anyways, this is so weird. It's so weird that we got the same 2 cards representing you guys in the same exact positions, except you are in the upright and the karmic was in the reverse. Which to me means she's not going to be getting help. She could be he, but the karmic is not going to be getting divine assistance. The karmic is getting out of the dark night of the soul. The karmic is needing to let go and leave it behind, and she's already got her answer, her direction. She's already got a way out of the karmic debt and the dark night. She has a way out. She's already found the door to the chapel. She already knows what she needs to do to get out of this situation with the King of Swords. So that's why I think she was in reverse. But you are in the upright. You're still in debt. You're still in the dark night. You're still in abandonment. It still feels for you, where's the way out? Praying and asking for help. Because this is a really hard time for you and you're still in it. You know, the karmic is at the tail end of it. She's letting go. She's moving on. She needs to. And that's where she's being guided. But you're still dealing with the problem, the King of Swords. Because the King of Swords is not out of your life. He's not gone. He's not going to disappear. This isn't a relationship that can just part ways and end. There's a deep connection. There's fate and destiny tied to you and the King of Swords. Okay? So your problem with this King of Swords, same as the karmic, is this. Difficulty with communication. Harsh communication. Painful, hurtful words that he says to you that maybe he doesn't even think he's being hurtful, but it's hurting you. You know, insensitive things. Things like, hey, what's up? What's going on today? Guess what? I was going to go, move in with my friend and his son at this house. And then, that was my go-to a couple months ago. That's what I was going to do. I had that in the works. I had that in the plans. It was perfect for me. And I was totally going to go move in with this person. Dang, then I found out that that's not a go anymore, that person is moving out, breaking up with their relationship and getting into another place, and there's not enough room for me, or I can't have my dogs there, or whatever. It's like, oh, so when were you going to let me know 2 months ago that you had a whole new plan, when you told me you were going to move in here, you were going to help me solve some of my financial issues? So you lied. You told me you were going to move in over here, but then you didn't. You made plans with somebody else. And now you're calling me to be a friend and, act like willy-nilly. It's all good. Hey, guess what? This is going on. And hey, maybe you're the last person on the list. Maybe if there's no one else, I'll come stay with you. Wrong. And that's what the Divine Feminine's like. How could you be so cold and shaft me? Why would you be such a cold King of Swords to me when you know I'm wounded, I'm hurt, I'm abandoned, possibly there's children involved? We're in need over here. We're not the one to be messed with, but you're messing with us. And that's kind of what I see. It doesn't have to be that. It's just an example, something off the top of my head. But it's like insensitive. It's not like they're trying to call you and be mean. It's that they say something insensitive to you, not thinking how hurtful that statement is. Like you guys already had plans and now they're telling you, oh, like it's no big deal. I actually made other plans, but I never told you. Oh, yeah, me and the kids, we're not important. Don't worry about that. That's no big deal. Or, I was going to give you money, but this happened. And, oh, by the way, I had to pay for my karmic's car. It got broke down, so I had to help pay. Or, my karmic needed something. And you're like, oh, thanks for telling me that, because you said you were going to bring me the money you owed me. But that's besides the point. Whatever this King of Swords was supposed to give you something, or bring something to you, or bring something to the table. But the King of Swords doesn't. Yeah, thank you, Elizabeth. You said it perfectly. That there's another plan that was brought up now, and it might change. No, thank you, Elizabeth. That's right. There was a plan, and another plan is being brought up because it's changed, and you're just supposed to take it with, a spoonful of sugar. And you're just like, that's really rude. That's really insensitive. I think you're mean. And I can't believe that you're telling me what you're telling me. Like it's no big deal. Or like we had a plan to go see each other. You were going to come down and see me, maybe fly out. And then you didn't. You wait several months, maybe years go by, who knows. And then you just call and say, hey, I'm coming into town. Are you going to be available for dinner? And you're like, oh, never mind that I've just been shafted and thrown to the sides. Now it's just nothing, So anyways, in a nutshell, The divine feminine is dealing with a very insensitive, kind of cold-tongued masculine king of swords. And you are in exactly the same situation that the karmic was in, except you don't have resolve right now. She's getting her way out. She's moving on with something. You're still connected. Why? Let's see what's going on. Oh, all the while he's flirting with you. Page of Wands. So flirting, hitting on you, wanting sexual advances. And you're just like, oh, I'm supposed to be okay with the sexual advances. Never mind how you did me dirty. Let's just forget about that. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Why are you still going to be connected to the masculine? Why? What's going on? Why are you still connected to the masculine, Spirit? Unconditional love. For a lot of you, there's a baby. There's a child involved. You are the mother of this person's child or children. And that is why you are forever connected. For some of you, it's that you remind this person of their mother. And there's a motherly connection between you and this person. Okay. Maybe their spiritual mother is guiding you. Maybe you were their mother in a past life. Maybe you are like their mother in some sense in this life. I don't know. But there's an unconditional mother-child loving situation that keeps you guys involved. And that's just something that's inescapable. And away from the mother-child situation, we have the zodiac sign of Cancerian. We also have just unconditional love. You love this person unconditionally, meaning mean or nice, cruel or kind, right or wrong, you love them. And there's this deep love that's like, you know, I love you, even when you're being a terrible person, which is like a mother's love, correct? It's very difficult to love someone who's being terrible, but a mother's love can get through it. So you kind of love this person the way a mother would love someone. Not that you want to baby and nurture, although maybe you do, but not that that's what's going on. It's just that you love this person no matter what. You have a lot of patience and temperance for this person. Okay, so you have found peace and patience. You've tempered your temper and your insecurities when it comes to how cruel this person is. Again, bringing in that Klaus Michelson and Elijah Michelson brotherly love. Klaus was cruel to his brother, but his brother still found it in his heart to love him, even when he did bad things to him. You know, which you have to watch the series. It was a beautiful thing. It was sad for Elijah, but he was the better person in the end. He was the strongest one in the end. And Klaus was like, you know, I know everyone thinks I'm the strong one because I'm cruel. But the strongest person out of you and I is you, because you loved me even when I made it impossible to love me. And that takes a really strong person. And I just want to say, that's kind of what's going on here with you guys. You love this person even when they make it almost impossible to love them. Literally. So, okay. Yeah, it was really sad in the ending. Whew, so that's why you are still dealing with this person and you're still connected to this person. All right? You love them and you found peace and patience with it. You're quite the good person, okay? So that's why, Spirit, what do you see coming up in the near future of events between these two lovers? Just call you guys lovers here. What do you see coming up? What's going to happen? What do you see happening, Spirit? Use the cards. Use me as a vessel to deliver a message of truth. What do you see coming up? Okay. We have 9 of Swords in the reverse. Wow. You're finally going to get some sleep. The swords are coming out. You're going to have peace. You're making peace? Interesting. Bottom of the deck is a ticking time bomb. The 9 is the Hermit in the Major Arcana, the parent of this card, and it's about an inner journey. So it's all about the inner. So 9 of Cups is inner happiness. 9 of Swords is inner mental strife. 9 of Pentacles is inner wealth, health, and abundance, self-satisfaction, and feeling solid. 9 of Wands is an inner battle, wounded warrior, needing to put up some boundaries and definitely building walls between the self and people because they're so hurt. So you see, all the 9s talk about an inner, okay? So now we're dealing with the 9 of Swords, which is an inner mental and inner verbal kind of battle. And usually it means sleepless nights because you have too much on your mind. The writing's on the wall. You're thinking about everything and anything that's hurt you and the problems, and it's just like voices in your head, and it's a nightmare. When you get it in reverse, it means the nightmare's over. You wake up from the nightmare. And the ticking time bomb means something that needed to get exploded, destroyed, is being destroyed. Something that was worrying you, something that was always on your mind, perhaps something that you were obsessing over, let's say the karmic relationship. Perhaps that was really on your brain is leaving because the ticking time bomb is saying, I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to blow up whatever was on your mind. I'm going to blow up whatever you were worrying about. All those fears, they were illusions. They were nightmares. They were invisible characters. The problem that you thought was the problem and would always be the problem isn't. The karmic that you thought was the big roadblock, something you couldn't overcome, is being overcome. You have no more reasons to be in pain, no more reasons to be jealous, no more reasons to be in misery, no more reasons to feel like you're hated. You don't have any more reasons to be angry. You don't have any more reasons to be under pressure. You don't have any more reasons to be anxious. Spirit says what's coming up is relief. Complete relief. All of the worries that you've been having, and I'm going to go ahead and say financial, okay? Financial worries, family worries, stability worries, relationship worries, spiritual worries. It's being blown up. You don't need to worry about it anymore. Spirit says it was all an illusion. It was all a game. It was all a test. It was all something, and now it's about to end because in the upcoming nearest event, we're going to blow it up. It's no longer going to be an issue. Keep the faith. The most important thing for you is to have a vision board, to say your I am affirmations, to keep your prayers, to be positive, to be optimistic and committed to knowing that you are abundant, you are loved, and that Spirit's got everything handled as destiny would have it. Spirit, what do you want to say about the relationship with the King of Swords and the Divine Feminine? What is Spirit's opinion of all of this? Spirit, what do you want to say about the current status of the masculine King of Swords and the Divine Feminine? What do you see kind of coming up here in the current status? What's going on? What do you see happening? we got the 3 cups. Celebration, good times. That's a reconciliation card. It's about coming together. It definitely means good news. Good news worth celebrating. This is a toast. This is the Sanderson sisters waking up after 300 years, getting another chance. I'm not saying you're going to have the end result that they had, where everything falls apart and you lose. But I'm saying that you're going to get a second chance here. This is a reconciliation. This is, we're all here. We're all together. Yay. So Spirit sees you guys as really good friends, first of all. Spirit's opinion of you and this person is there's a very good friendship. And one thing I love about the Hocus Pocus 2 that just came out this year, or this recent year, whatever, is Bette Midler, I forgot her character's name. Gosh, was this Winifred? She wanted to have the ultimate power spell. She wanted to have the power. And it came at a cost where she would lose her sisters. And then she realized the most important power and treasure was her sisters. And she regretted ever wanting the power spell. And so, you know, at the end, she wished for the book to do something about it and bring her and her sisters back together where she belonged. Even if they were off in some place of oblivion, she wanted to be there with them. And so Spirit says, you guys have gotten yourselves into some real bad situations. You guys have found trouble after trouble after trouble. You guys have found your problems. You guys are like a comedy. You guys are full of mischief, mayhem, drama, everything. And there's a lot of disrespect. And there's a lot of unappreciative energy here. I don't appreciate you. Taking advantage of someone and taking someone for granted. But in the end of the day, when someone realizes they lost the best thing in their lives, they're going to pray for a reconciliation, a reunion. Don't let me lose my best friend. Don't let me lose the one I love. Don't let me lose the one that's important to me. This is a realization of who really makes them happy. And I don't know how you feel, but from what Spirit says, you both make each other happy in some sense. You both cheer each other up when each other's down. One touch from the other person just, it feels good. You give each other comfort, you give each other friendship, and you give each other love. That's what Spirit sees. And Spirit sees that you're fated and you're bound, just like the sisters, to the soul contract, just as they were to their curse, just as they were to their love. You guys are bound. And even when you think it's the grim worst, here comes a reunion, here comes a reconciliation. And then we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. And it says we're coming out of conflict. You guys have been in a conflict, and you're going to come out of a conflict. If you are in conflict right now with your King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're going to come out of it within a matter of months, by the next holiday. Perhaps you already came out of it for July 4th, perhaps by your birthday. There's going to be a celebration, a toast, a cheers, a monumental day of I did it. Could be, you know, who knows what, but it's a happy time. And Spirit says what's coming up for you guys is a celebration of happiness and reunion. You guys are coming out of your battle, okay? You're coming out of the long battle, and you're going to make up, and you're going to make amends, and you guys are coming into some kind of harmony and some kind of healing, because the 3 major arcana is the Empress, and she's all about abundance, lots of money, lots of love, lots of babies, lots of happiness, lots of success. She also marks a time that maybe it's not born yet, but it's coming into play. It will come, it will show up. You will give birth to something. And it's kind of a promise. You know, I think the Empress is kind of a promise. So yeah, 3 of Cups. There's a promise of a reunion and coming out of an argument or a battle with your King of Swords. All right, so let's keep going. Let's move this over a little so we can make some room for some more cards. So that's what Spirit sees. Spirit, this is why you guys are still connected. This is what's going on. This is what will go on. And what do we need to know? Divine Feminine, what do you want? What do you really want? Because what about you? What about your say in all of this? You know, a lot of you guys wonder, do I even have a say? Is my life just unfolding before me and I have no input? No, you do. You have an input. What does the Divine Feminine want? Oh my gosh. Of course you do. Of course you do. Divine Feminine wants her twin flame. At the deepest root of everything, at the bottom of your heart, beyond the problems and the reality of our 3D world, there's a place inside of you that what you really want is to be safe and loved and in union with your twin flame, because that feels so good. It feels so warm. It feels so right. It feels like you could fly. It feels like you could do anything in the whole wide world with your twin flame. You want your partner. You want your contract honored. Oh my God, you don't want to know what's at the bottom of the deck. Are you serious right now? Of course you do, you sweet girl or boy. 10 of Cups. 10 of mother-loving cups. Wow. Oh my God. Under that is the 4 of Wands. Union. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my God. No, no, no. Okay, this is the story. This is what it is. This is just what it is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. The Divine Feminine, at the end of the day, what Spirit knows you really want is union. You want to be with your twin flame. You want to make babies. You want to make love. You want to have a house. You want to have a mansion. You want to have money. You want to have happiness. You want the whole package. You want it. You want it all. You want 10 of Cups. The ultimate happiness. You want it. You want that union more than anything. You want marriage. You do. At the bottom of your heart, you want commitment. Commitment from your twin flame, saying, I love you and only you. All right? So you want that marriage. You want that commitment. You want the family. You want the home. You want everything. You want your destined lover, 2 of Cups. You want to be in union with the one you love, the one your heart sings for. You just want that more than anything. You just want this relationship. You do. And bottom of the deck here, and I'll probably leave this one here, is the 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity. I just want what I deserve. And you know what you deserve because you've been a good girl or a good boy, and you're like, when is Santa gonna come? Saturn is Santa. When is Saturn gonna give me the karma I feel I deserve? I've put years, dedication, hard work, learning, growing, and healing into this relationship. I've done the work, temperance. I have tempered myself. I've found peace and harmony. I've found my spirituality. I've loved unconditionally. I deserve this. All right, Spirit's like, well, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get 3 cups. You're going to get your celebration, your reason to be happy. Okay? All right. Spirit, what do you want to say about what the Divine Feminine wants? Because that's really what you want. I'm kind of surprised, I'll be honest. I kind of thought maybe you would say you wanted to be done with the situation. I know, I guess that's where my cynical part of my personality comes out. But I honestly thought, oh, the Divine Feminine's going to want out of this whole contract, you know? I don't know. That's what I was thinking. But the cards are like, no, the Divine Feminine really wants the ultimate prize, the union with their twin flame. I mean, that's plain and simple. The Divine Feminine wants to be happy and in love. And that's perfectly normal and that's perfectly beautiful. Okay, so I am surprised. But I'm happily surprised, okay? Because you just want to be happy. That's all you've ever wanted. The reason you fought for this King of Swords in the first place, you just wanted to be happy with them. You just wanted to love them and have them love you. That's all. You just wanted to be happy. And then you found yourself onto this journey of healing and rejection and karmicville crap and the karmic, and like you didn't want any of that, you know, but that's all part of it. Spirit, what do you want to say about their love? So your love says, actions speak loudly, sometimes louder than words. Express your love through your actions. And there's the dove of peace with the olive branch. And then you guys got bottom of the deck, listen to your heart. You are listening to what's being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. You know that 1980s song, listen to your heart before you say goodbye. Or you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a 1980s song. So listen to your heart. Actions speak loudly. What I'm hearing with that, Spirit says this, hey, I know that this person is mouthy and has words. I know this person is maybe a doofus when it comes to saying anything kind, loving, or intelligent. This person puts their foot in their mouth way too often. Foot in the mouth. All talk. Spirit says, listen with your heart. This person is learning and struggling with their words pretty often. What do their actions show you? Hey, and if their actions are mean and cold, then hey, that's what they show you. But listen with your heart on why would they be doing those actions. And what Spirit says, it's out of fear. The reason they hurt you and did things to you is because they were acting in fear. Can you blame a dog for snarling and snipping at you when they're scared? They're frightened. No. Even if you get bit by a frightened dog at a pound or something, you realize they're terrified, they're scared, they don't know what they're doing, they're protecting themselves. And when the dog is calm, at peace, no longer scared, that might be the most friendly dog in the whole world. And people judge scared dogs and think they're mean dogs. But they're just scared. I don't know. Hey, I'm just speaking from my heart here, guys. Spirit says with this person, appearances and even words and actions are deceiving. They're deceiving because this person's heart is much more beautiful than what has been portrayed. Because you, as a soul, need to trust your heart. Do you really believe that the heart inside of you would ever love an evil, sadistic, narcissistic, cold-hearted person? Would your soul ever be drawn to a darkness like that? To a devil? Or do you know in your heart of hearts that your soul is a mothering, nurturing soul? Maybe you're a little bit drawn to the wounded than you are the fixed. And that's probably why you got drawn to this person, because you are drawn to nurture and to love the fearful dogs in the pound, the wounded warriors out there that act like a fool. That's not who they really are. You see through the barrier with your third eye and your heart. You see through that. So I do believe that your heart of hearts knows you would never love a terrible human. You would never love someone like that. You love what's inside of the King of Swords, which is not the side that you see all the time and is not the side that everyone else sees. But it's been so much of the struggle for you. Swords, swords for you. Just trying to love this guy, trying to love this character, this King of Swords. And all you wanted all along was a little, give back to me a little bit of what I give back to you. I give you love, I want some love. I give you forgiveness, I would like some forgiveness. I give you patience, give me some patience. You know, I want to be with you, I want you to want to be with me too. All right, let's get some more oracles in here. What does Spirit want to say about the arrows of your Cupid's love here? The Mystic Moon Oracles, arrows of love. What do they have to say about your connection, my dear? Spirit guide and direct me for the right card in this connection. Oops, sorry. Boom. What more do you want, guys? Partnership. The two swans, a symbol of twin flames, but also Two of Cups, destined lovers, true lovers. The Lover's card in the Oracle deck. This is the Lover's card. Spirit says, you guys are soulmates. You are twin flames. This is a beautiful love connection. Sorry, it's more of a grim tale than the sweet fairy tales of Disney, but this is love. It is real. It's real. And this person has the key to your heart. Yeah. Spirit thinks that you guys are supposed to be married. Maybe you're already spiritually married. Maybe you're going to be married in real life. But there's this beautiful marital Four of Wands, which is the altar of union, marriage, and hitched, and Ten of Cups. Two Cups, I mean, partnership and hitched. Come on. This is your destined partner, your soulmate, your true love. This is it. Like, it's crazy, but this is the one. But unfortunately, the one that is right for you has a cactus heart. The one that's right for you is guarded. The one that's right for you thinks there's plenty of fish in the sea. Oh, there's plenty. I don't have to be with this Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, twin flame, Three of Cups, hitched, unconditional love, partnership, Lover's card. I don't have to be with that person. There's plenty of fish in the sea. They're blind. They're blind. So blind. So guarded. You're the right one for them. But they run, even though there's so much love potential. Look, heart on lockdown and key to my heart. Two peas to a pod, satin sheets, the ultimate sexual chemistry. Wow. All they're out there doing is chasing fool's gold. Chasing fool's gold. Spirit says you're going to have a reunion and a reconciliation, 3 of Cups. Spirit's not promising you the 10 of Cups or the 4 of Wands. Jesus, scared the crap out of me. Okay, we got to move on with this reading. Sorry, guys. They're barking up the wrong tree. You barking up the wrong tree, Sumo? In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. Okay? So in order to love this person truly for who they really are, you cannot hate the road that they've been on because you love them. And, you know, same for you, but you also can't love who you truly are without the road that shaped you. So you can't hate the broken road that led you guys together. Settle. Anything truly cool about you or them was created from the life that you guys chose to live. Remember that when you start to wind down the shame spiral. No time is wasted, no love is wasted, no years and no tears are wasted. You're both important, and every single thing that made you guys is of value. So tell shame to suck it. This is a big message for those of you guys that are angry about why there's been a karmic in your life, why there's been separation, arguments, running, fear. For those of you that are really upset with this whole road, it's saying you have to love that road in order to love them and yourself truly, because that's what made you guys so beautiful of a person. Sumo, settle down. No. Sorry. He's acting a fool. Barking up the wrong tree. Going up and down the stairs. Thinking there's danger, but it's just the neighbors outside doing some gardening. He needs to chill out. So you want to be a bad A, huh? Show your heart to everyone. I can't say words on YouTube like that anymore, otherwise bad things happen. Demonetization. So I'm just careful now. Sorry, guys. But if you want to be a baddie, show your heart to everyone, okay? It takes a lot of courage to be real and authentic in this world. Showing your heart doesn't mean you're soft and mushy and easily manipulated all the time, or that you're a hot mess or a doormat or you're easy. It just means that you're showing up fully as your authentic self. And you want to know what's weak AF? Living a fake ASS life, trying to please others. That's weak. And I have to tell you, your masculine has done that. King of Swords has been weak. Just like Klaus Michelson was weak, trying to show himself to be what everyone thought he was and everyone thought he should be. He was playing a part, and that wasn't even his real self. When he finally showed his real self, people didn't believe him. They're like, you can't be this nice guy. You can't be this caring, lovable, artistic, sensitive man. Who are you? Because then he thought everyone would kill him. Everyone would just take advantage of him. He couldn't show that part of himself. You know, and that's a little bit like your King of Swords. afraid to show you or anyone the soft side of him because he might be seen as a crybaby, super sensitive and weak, needy, clingy, everything he doesn't want to be seen as. So yeah, there's some fear there. Anyways, back to you, feminine. Back to you. Back to you. What do you need to know from your divine masculine? What is it that you need to know? What is the truth that you need to know? You need to hear it, and it's the truth. If this is the truth and you need to hear it, what is it? Show some courage. You need to know that your divine masculine has definitely 100% tried to forget about you, leave you alone, and move on with somebody else. Maybe with multiple people. But your divine masculine cannot forget about you. You're always on their mind. You're always on your divine masculine's heart. You're always there, no matter how much he's tried to run away from you. Why? Because you're the best he's ever had. The best. You are the best. You need to know that. You just need to know you're it. You're the one on their mind every night they go to bed and lay their head down on that pillow. You're the one they think about throughout the day. You pop up in their head more than anyone else. You're the one they yearn for, the one they desire. You're the regret, the one that got away. You're the fearful one, meaning they're fearful about coming to you. They're scared of the love you have for them and the love they have for you. They're terrified of it. That's some truth bombs there. What else is the truth you need to know about your masculine in this situation? Just what I said, like it's crazy. It's just crazy. Secret admirer. Honey, I may not be telling you this, but I love you. I am your secret admirer. I'm into you. I'm fully into you. I may not tell you this or show you this, but I'm into you. Okay, so God, we have a runner here that is still into you. You are the fire in their soul and their inspiration. And if you thought the flame was out between the both of you, wrong. There's still a fire in their heart for you. And we have the promise. They love you, always have. If they've made promises to you, I wouldn't be surprised. They show back up. They'll show back up. Okay, they're going to show back up. All right, what happens next? Spirit, give me an oracle for what happens next. This is great, guys. You're King of Swords, the secret admirer, the secret softie, the one that tried to move on and get away from you, the one that tried to be a baddie by trying to do what everyone else suggested him to do. All the while, you're the perfect one. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Lover's card, partnership. All right. All right. What you need to know. Falling, the unknown descent, momentum and change. Falling. This person is falling into your arms, falling in love with you, falling into a descent, coming away from the Karmicville situation. You need to know your person is everything's falling into place. And this person has completely fell for you. Next, in reverse. Painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red. Okay, covering up errors. That's all your person tried to do. He was just trying to paint the roses, honey. He was wearing rose-colored glasses. He had red paint. He was like, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to go live my life over here. I'm going to move on. I'm going to paint those roses red. I don't really love the karmic, but I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to fall in love. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to get a tattoo. I'm going to move in. I'm going to propose. We're going to get married. We're going to do everything. We're going to have a family. We're going to do it. I'm going to paint the roses red. I'm going to make Karmicville happy. And I'm going to be in control of the situation, and I'm going to be fine. I'm not going to be vulnerable. And my dog's a psycho. Hey! Sumo? No. Go. Go lay down. Go. 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 Okay, Jingles. It's okay. I'm sorry, guys. My kitty cat got out of my daughter's room, so she's in here meowing at the dog. He found a cat. Interesting. He found a cat. He's like, see, Mom, I wasn't psycho. I was really chasing something. I was really chasing something. All right. Well, he found what he was chasing. Anyways, hey, I think that's an omen. My dog was chasing a cat. Cats and dogs, and believe me, they're not getting along. They're not getting along. Right as I was talking about painting the roses red, trying to make the karmic situation a loving situation. Honey, I think they're fighting like cats and dogs. I do. I think that was an omen. I really do. I think that the masculine trying to make it work over there is cats and freaking dogs. It's nuts. And I'm telling you the truth. Like, I think what you need to know is it's not really good. And maybe you already knew this, but I'm just saying it anyways. This is a confirmation from the universe, from the cards, just so you can have it and save this video and say it's mine. I know it's the truth. Save it. This is a situation that's a fact. It's fake, it's false, and it's never going to be real in Karmicville. So your masculine, what you need to know, because it's in reverse, is realizing, I believe, that he's just pretending. He's just putting lipstick on a pig. He's painting a karmic situation as love when it's really not. And Spirit's like, you need to know that that karmic situation is fake. And I know what you really want. So however your situation goes is up to you. But the real love is with you. And I know sometimes that's really hard to believe. 9 of Swords, it's buried under here. I know it's really hard for you to believe that your King of Swords actually loves you because of the actions that he shows you. Insensitivity, unkindness, abandonment, rejection. I get it. But you would never have been shaped into the divine feminine that you are without that. And like I said, with the dog at the pound, snarling and growling and looking mean, trying to bite, he's just scared. He's not a bad dog. I know deep down you know this, and I know deep down you know the truth of who this person is, because your soul is so good. You're a loving, unconditional heart. You would never love someone who was cruel and sick like that. Never. Your soul would give you all the red flags. Your soul would tell you at the pit of your stomach, this is a bad person. You know your intuition would be telling you, alarm, red flags, stay away from this person, is a bad person. You know your gut would be singing that to you. But instead, your stomach is telling you, you love this person. It's a good person. Person's worth loving. Your intuition has been guiding you to them, not away from them. I think that's the confusing part for you. All right. Let's read it. Painting the roses red. Would you tell me, please, said Alice, a little timidly, why are you painting those roses? 5 and 7 said nothing, but looked at the 2. 2 began in a low voice. Why, the fact is, you see, miss, this here ought to have been a red rose tree, and we put a white one in by mistake. And if the queen was to find out, we should all have our heads cut off, you know. So there is something about a secret. Your person is trying to keep a secret in Karmicville that it's really love, and they're not talking to you, and everything's okay, because the karmic queen would find out, cut off their head, you know, metaphorically. And they should have had a red rose tree there, but instead they chose the karmic. You were the red rose tree. And another metaphor here is you should have been the one they were with right now. You should have been the one they were living with. You should have been the one they got a puppy with or had a baby with. You should have been the one they opened a business with. You should have been the one they married. You should have been the one down that aisle. You should have been the one on the other end of that promise. You should have been the one wearing that ring. Where is it? Yep. You should have been the one wearing the ring. You should have been the one with the tattoo. You should have been the one with the title. But instead, chose the karmic. So they're just trying to make the situation okay. It's like, I made a crappy situation. You know what? I'm just going to try to pretty up the situation and hide it. I'm going to pretend I'm in love. I'm going to pretend I'm happy. I'm going to act like I love the karmic, even though I don't. I'm going to pretend. I'm going to paint the roses red. Well, we all make mistakes. Every single one of us upon this planet makes a mistake. Our soul assignments even have mistakes. Despite what our soul would best enjoy, we as humans often head off in another direction and make some rather wonderful mistakes. Thankfully, unlike the queen, our soul will not punish us. But we need to do some work to make things right. While you may be tempted to cover things up, while your King of Swords may have been tempted as well to cover things up, it's truly best to see what can be done. If this relates to you on any level, and you are working for a person who will be unkind and cruel if you do not perform tasks perfectly, the karmic, then it's time to find a way to peacefully escape the situation. The way you can enjoy white roses just as they are, without fear of making a mistake or making things worse because you feel you must cover up an error to avoid punishment. So, the divination of this card is working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh and cruel and not loving, especially with mistakes. Feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid yelling, arguing, or punishment. The fear of making mistakes or having the mistakes be discovered. Hiding evidence is also seen as a consequence because it's not as harsh as the mistake. And feeling that what you need to do to stay safe is no longer reasonable. Which is why the karmic and your King of Swords are separating. There's too much arguing. There's too much being dusted under the rug. Too many lies and secrets being painted, covered up, kept secret. And the karmic reading, they were full of secrets. They had 2 books of secrets. There's too much. And what you need to know, your person tried to lie to you, hide from you because of fear. What would happen if the karmic found out? What would happen if other people found out your King of Swords made a mistake? Your King of Swords was just painting the roses red the whole time, trying to hide everything, all the while knowing the truth, that you're the pure white rose, but you're also the red rose. And they're trying to paint you in a light that you're not truly in, as in an ex, an unloved partner, the shafted one, something to hide, something to keep secret, a shameful thing, a regret, someone in the past, someone to revisit, but they're still painting their roses red. Trying to live a happy life, a real life, when you're the real deal. And in the masculine's reading, King of Swords, you were coming out as the real deal. You are the real deal. You're the red rose tree. There's no need to paint you. You're real. There's no need to disguise the love they have for you. You're real. But that's what scares them. You're real. Don't open the door. Do not. Let Sumo in here.
I'm not going to win. So
Go! The cat's in here. You can't come in and out.
how's the cat?
I don't know. She got out of Mariah's room.
Well,
She's under the bed. So anyways, let's see what's going on. In reverse, what you should know is your masculine and you are going into a new era, refusing to hide mistakes. So that's good. There's no more hiding. It's like, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not going to hide how I feel about you. I'm not going to hide that I'm still talking to you. I'm not going to hide mistakes. This is taking on a punishment that may be way too harsh. It is refusing to change something that is perfect as it is. Encouraging others to stand together. No longer fearing an oppressive societal expectation or a tyrannical person. The karmic is the tyrannical person, wanting to punish the King of Swords for lying, for still having feelings for you, for keeping you a secret, for still being in connection with you, for still loving you and denying it. Perhaps wanting to go back to you in reconciliation. See, the tyrannical queen, the karmic, is angry and wanting to cast off severe punishment. Well, if you go back to her or him, I'm going to take you for all you got. If you're going to go back to her or him, all hell's going to break loose. I'm going to tell everyone about you. I'm going to tell everyone your mistakes, your lies, and you should watch your back. If you go back to that person and I find out, I'm going to ruin your job. I'm going to ruin your reputation. Everything's going to go bad. It's an unfair, tyrannical punishment, which is basically off with his head. But I don't think the masculine is scared anymore. I think the masculine is getting to a place where he doesn't care. He's being pushed spiritually, protected, but also just divinely directed. What does the masculine want to say about painting the roses red? I love you. Love, emotions, family, comfort, spiritual, and the past. Spiritual connection. This is love and emotions. The masculine is very emotional about the truth coming out. Karma's going to hit him hard, right where it hurts, because he's kept it a secret for so long. Secrets have consequences, right? You know, there is going to be consequences for the masculine, but at least he's not going to let the tyrannical karmic tell him what to do anymore. We have, I sense your anger and resentment. I also mirror your fears. I need you to release this so I can too. So I can come back into your life. So the masculine wants you to release any anger and resentment out of the whole situation. He's scared. You're both scared. You know, he gets it. He also wants the karmic to stop being angry so they can live a better life, so they can leave the situation behind. Get yourself ready for me. I'm coming. All right. So your masculine is coming back into your life. All right. He's going to be a little shut down, a little closed down from love because he's wounded, but he's coming. And he could be a she. I'm just saying he because of the King of Swords. Okay. So now we're going to be falling down, the descent, finally coming down to reality is what I'm hearing. Finally coming down to reality, getting back down to earth, getting back down to business, coming back down where he belongs. Okay. He could be a she. Number 4, Emperor vibes, right? The unknown descent, momentum and change. I wonder if I shall fall right through the earth. Experiencing a time of descent. This is someone who's in between worlds, yet to land, yet to know what will come next. Not sure of the impact of the inevitable movement that's happening. At the present, it's natural to feel doubt, even discouragement, nerves, or fear. We have leapt. Hello, Fool card. Now we must fall into what? There's a nervousness here. Butterflies in the stomach. I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into, but it's about being launched into the unknown. Taking a risk, dared to follow the instinct. Without the thought and consideration that would have been seen and caused someone to miss this opportunity. Too late now, we've jumped. You must allow yourself to let go of people, places, objects, roles, or ways of being. It could be that now is the flow to your destiny. A fall can be accompanied by delusionment, a sense that something is being broken, a shattering of beliefs, perspectives, relationships, the inability to know what will come next, just like Alice when she fell through the earth into another world. Will everything be okay in the end? Will I ever get back home? Or will you simply keep falling, falling, falling with no end at all? It will end. There will be a new place and a fresh start and a new way of being. There will be a new life. For now, surrender to the descent and to the passageway of the next life. This is the moment before the rebirth. The best possible response is to relax into the fall. Observe and wonder at what is yet to come. This is the entrance to the new wonderland. this is who you will become. Who will you be next? The in-between, the ends of what once was, the letting go of who you were, and the rebirth into a new life. Unknown outcomes, complete immersion into the process of change. All right, Spirit's like, we don't really know what's going to happen next, but we're falling. Everything's falling into place. Your person is getting out of that karmic relationship. It is what it is. It's inevitable. It's happening. It's kind of like the Tower. It's also like the Fool card. Everything's falling apart. Everything that once was. Everything that you once knew. Business as usual. Life as it was. It's not going to be any of that anymore. The same goes for you, Divine Feminine. You're in a whole new era. You're letting go of how things were in the past. You don't have to deal with karmic BS anymore. You're falling into place. You're moving forward onto your path. All right, get yourself ready. This person is showing back up. So anyways, that is love. I really wanted to touch on that for you. That is your love interest. That is what's going on via relationships. I do want to see what's happening with your money. Okay. So let's take a look into some of that. Do you guys feel like you got enough out of that for relationship? I hope you did. It's been a long reading. Hopefully you got enough out of it. That's what Spirit sees in the people I've been reading for the last couple days. If you want to see more of that reading and you want to see how you fit into this story, the karmic reading is already posted under my live on YouTube. The Divine Masculine King of Swords reading, they're all in 3 parts, is on my live on YouTube here on my channel. So if you want to see those readings, they're available. Okay, and see if this reading fits for you. Okay, so now we just want to see what's happening on a personal level for the Divine Feminine because, yeah, you want love and happiness. Ooh, and it's 11:11 a.m. There's a sign. There's a sign. All right, good stuff. All right, so, yeah, you want 10 of Cups. You want 2 of Cups. I get it. That's the whole enchilada, okay? You want love, happiness, money, family, peace, harmony, twin flame. You want it all. I get it. Maybe you're going to get it. I don't know. Spirit says you are going to get 3 cups with that person. So you are going to get a reconciliation. So that's coming. And they said, get ready. I'm coming for you. And just know that that karmic situation is ending. Okay? So that's good. Secret admirer, keeping promises. You're the best they ever had. They've tried to move on, but they can't forget about you. All right. Rewind. Watch the love part. Let's get into what's happening in your life. Spirit, show me on a personal level the Divine Feminine. Show me money, kids, challenges, spiritual, everything. Just show me. Show me, show me, show me money. Money is justice. Woo, there's some secret justice coming up for you. 9 of Pentacles, Empress. Woohoo. Okay, look at that. If you've been waiting, you know, for the right thing to happen to you or for you about money, I think you may get a financial win via the courts. So the courts may award you something. Maybe you were suing someone. They owe you money. Money's coming towards you. Maybe legally money was supposed to come to you by government. It's coming to you. Maybe insurance money or whatever supposed to come to you. It's coming to you. If somebody owes you money and tried to get away with it and sneak around with it, it's coming to you. If somebody stole something from you, was a thief, it's coming back to you. Okay? But wholeness, wellness, and abundance. This is abundance and abundance. So money is being sent on the way. The Empress says it's not here yet. It's not in your bank account. It's not in the mail yet. It's on the way. All right. But you are going to have abundance. Some good news is going to come within about 7 days. So this could be the letter that shows up in 7 days. Maybe it's going to be sent out in 7 days. Maybe you're going to get a phone call in 7 days. But you're going to get communication in 7 days about an abundance of money and financial security that's coming your way. If this is not cash or a check, this is a job or career opportunity. It's a hiring of a job. It's more money coming in through a family member or friend, whatever. It's money coming in through some way, and you deserve it. You've earned it. That's why justice is here. It's to balance everything out. I feel you have a lot of debt. You need to get money to pay it off, and I think that's going to happen. So I'm not saying you're going to be rich and famous, but I'm saying maybe you're going to get the money that you need to take care of all the debts. Children are also going to be abundant and blessing you. And money's going to be coming in through children. Maybe they're going to live with you and help support the home. Maybe child support's coming in that you've been waiting for. Or some of you, that's what that is. For some of you guys, it's a win. If somebody disputed funds from you or something like that, you're going to get the win that's going to be in your favor. It's going to be resolved in your favor. If you're going to be starting a new business, this is kind of being financially independent, running your own time, running your own schedule, managing your own career and finances. I feel like it's finally going to get underway, that everything you've been planning in secret, everything you've been building is going to come to the light, and you're going to be able to go live. You're going to be able to start seeing improvement. Mostly I see financially debts will be paid. So debts will be paid. And this has been a desire that you've been wanting for a long time. You've been wanting these debts to be paid. It's going to be taken care of. There's going to be a blessing in some way coming for you, and you will be able to take care of it within 7 days. Okay, you're going to get some kind of blessing. Let's see what's going on with the kids. Reciprocity. The Lover's card. 3 of Pentacles. Hierophant. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Swords. This is the end of difficult times with your family or children. Your relationship is going to be repaired. They're finally going to be giving you the respect you've been deserving, the financial help you've been needing. They're going to be giving you a lot of support. And you deserve this. You've been needing this. So you've been praying to God, I need help. This is the help you're going to be getting. Finally, relationships are going to be improved with family and children. And you guys are finally stepping out of drama. Harmony is going to be restored, and challenges are going to be balanced. Your relationships in your life are going to be all on the mend. Everything's being mended. I see good times spent together, good memories made, promises kept, stability had, security in the home, security in the relationships. Everything is becoming healed on a multi-dimensional level. And I'm hearing prayers are being answered. And a lot of financial help is being given to you by family or children. Maybe both. But I feel family and friends or children are stepping up and helping you. And Spirit is saying, honor those relationships. Don't always focus on love and the divine partnerships. Honor the relationships in your life that are here always, that are supportive always, that are here. Remember them. Honor them, cherish them, and be loyal to these relationships. Okay? So if you've been having trouble at home with family and friends or children, it's on the mend, and help is on the way. Money's coming in too. Maybe for some of you guys been waiting for child support, it's definitely coming in. Spiritual healing, definitely here. Relationship restoration, definitely here. Things are getting better for you in your relationships, okay? So money, relationships looking pretty good. Let's see what's going on spiritually with your journey and what you're feeling that you need to manifest, and like what's going on with you on a spiritual internal level. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So first and foremost, you feel like on the spiritual journey, you're getting more grounded. You may be going outside and grounding in the earth, being around trees, being around nature, barefoot, just really getting harmonized with the ground and the earth, and feeling like you're a more solid person. You really want to focus on health. So focusing on the body, okay? Getting into physical fitness and health is really important to you. And that's you on a spiritual level, eating better, feeling better, doing better for your body, because your body carries the spirit. It's the vehicle of the spirit. So you're focusing on that. You're also focusing on your financial abundance. And spiritually, you're going to be lighting candles or manifesting money. This is making a vision board. This is lighting brown or green candles, possibly white, for abundance and prosperity. This is also connecting to yourself through your hair. So letting your hair down, wearing it down more, maybe more Renaissance styled, wearing a little bit more jewelry, being more feminine, doing more things to yourself, beautifying your home and yourself, creating a sacred space at home, and creating a home office or an office for study and an altar really coming in prominent and important. The next card is Five of Wands. So you're at a spiritual battle. You are back and forth with your beliefs and your spiritual anchor. So you're fighting to be spiritual right now because you've had a lot of doubts. You've had a lot of disappointment. You've been in the dark night. Remember, Five of Pentacles. Now you're Five of Wands. So it's been a lot of struggle for you. And you've had to fight to be spiritual, fight to have your spiritual space. You have to fight for the time to be able to take time to be spiritual. So this is, fighting against yourself. This is hard. It's hard getting in shape. It's hard making time for manifestation, meditation, and spiritual work. You have a lot against you. There's a lot of other things pressing you. So you really have to fight to make this a priority. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Things are divinely changing and you're being divinely guided onto your path. There's blessings and changes, and just it feels like money falling from the sky, spiritual blessings falling from the sky, healing falling from the sky, everything. Everything's turning around for you, finally. The next card here is the Hermit. So going within, taking some time alone, going within your own heart, doing some soul searching, figuring out what's important to you. What do you want? Who are you? What's important for your soul at this time? So you just want to spend some alone time with yourself, and that's okay. That's good. That's very good. You go ahead and spend that alone time, okay? Because it's healing for you. Bottom of the deck is Sagittarius, Knight of Wands. Stay positive. Everything is moving forward very quickly, more quickly than you would like to think. Stay positive and determined. Your ships are coming in. Things are moving forward. You are not stuck. You are not stagnant. Things are going into a good direction very quickly for you. Something you need to know on a personal level about your divine feminine journey. Let's get it. What do you need to know as a divine feminine about yourself? Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. You may feel like, what the hell? What is going on? You know what? Me too. My phone broke. I thought it was freaking end of the world. Bills are piling up on me. The business was crumbling. I was like, what the hell's going on? But it's causing me to expand and do more things now because I haven't been making a whole lot virtually. I've started to expand myself physically here in my community, doing a lot more healing work, breaking out my massage table, the crystals, setting up a tent, being able to sell things that I've created physically, connecting with people in the community that need my help, meeting neighbors that are in dire need of this that I never would have thought to expand myself because I was so busy online. So sometimes when things go wrong, it's for the right reason. My phone breaking, nightmare. I couldn't work. Videos were crappy. It was just a lot of drama. Wanted to fix it, then that didn't go right. The price to fix it was almost the price of a new one. So looking into getting into a new company and promoting a new phone for like $10, basically. $1,000 trade-in value. I was like, wow, this is great. And I got a new phone, which is going to better my life for work. It's going to give me the ability to give you guys better videos. I get to record now, get the intros, outros, create better videos, start doing more uploads. Yay, that's coming back. Stay tuned. I'm going to be uploading now. And just it helped, it pushed me out of a struggle. So sometimes when things go wrong, it's for the right reasons. Things went wrong with my kids. I found out some things I didn't want to find out, but it brought us closer, and so it kind of puts your head on straight. So sometimes when you feel like everywhere you turn, you're in the dark night of the soul, you're in a fight, you're in a struggle, it somehow turns out for the right reasons. And it actually turns out better than it would have before. So you've been wanting your life to get better, right? We all often forget that in order for things to change, hello, Wheel of Fortune, the status quo needs to get shaken up. And the stuff that no longer serves you needs to go. And so that way you can have more room for the good stuff trying to come in. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes. We all love the phoenix and the story. But we forget about the part where her nest and her life and her body is on fire. And she's on fire, and all of that, everything burning and falling to the ground, tower moments, is scary AF. Remember, you want to be a phoenix. You do want to come out of the despair that you're in and have a comeback. And if that's you, then you've got to learn to love the fire. Love doesn't mean like. You just got to learn to love it. You got to learn to appreciate it. Say thank you for the hardship and the struggle because I'm better for it now. Thank you for teaching me about responsibilities because I fell behind. Thank you for teaching me relationships because I was going the wrong way with them. And it taught me self-love, boundaries. You got to learn to love the fire. So love it because everything happened for a reason. And you should know that. Let's get a Whispers of Love oracle for you. Yes, maybe you can log in now. Okay, hun. Elizabeth, you can have free whatever. You just let me know when you want free readings for all of that. Thank you so much. Anytime I do 1111s and 22s, Elizabeth, I got you for like the next year, okay? I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on here. Love Whispers Oracle. Back to what you love. Your current situation, feminine, is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Have you dreamed and imagined? Have you dared to dream? I notice a lot of us are skeptical and we think, oh, I can't dream that. It's too big. It's too big. Dream something big, maybe not too big to where you can't see it as your reality, but big to where you could actually love to live that life. What kind of a life would you love to live? And I'm going to give you a little freebie here, what I do in my life coaching, which reminds me, a lot of you guys did not pick my life coaching. And a lot of you guys said you were, but you never did. So you should. It's on my website. If you want to, be guided for 4 to 6 weeks, I have those available. But here's a little life coaching about manifesting the life you want to live. Because I came out of a very dark situation. And trust me, this is the life I want to live. And now I want to live a different life. So you can change, you can grow. But a trick is when you imagine the life you're living, there's a few key senses you need to clue in on. Close your eyes and imagine the life that you're living, or the home that you're in, the job that you're in, the state, the relationship, whatever. Just picture that. That's the life that you want to live, the money in the bank, everything. Then imagine what it smells like. I know it's a weird question, but imagine the smells that you'd be smelling living this ultimate life. Is it body coconut sun oil from the beach? Is it cinnamon, vanilla candle smells like in a model home in your new home? Feeling like a very cozy at-home smell? Is it fresh rain? Is it the ocean? Is it money? Is it what? I want you to imagine what it smells like. And then I want you to imagine what it looks like. Imagine what you're looking out on. Is it a view on your porch, on your wraparound porch? Is it from a mountain? Is it from a plane? Is it from a desk? Is it from a wedding altar? What is this life that you see that is your ultimate? So you have to take a moment to see what is the visual. You should be writing this down. But so you've got see, you've got smell. Now think about taste. What would you be tasting in this ultimate life? Is it watermelon? Is it wine? Is it steak? Is it someone's kiss? Is it what? Think about what that life would taste like. Maybe it's champagne in celebration. Okay? Then take a moment to think about what you would hear. What are the sounds? Busy traffic in a city, birds chirping outside, children laughing, music playing while you're cooking dinner. What is it? What is the sound? Is it just quiet? Okay. So let's see, sorry, I got distracted here. Sight, sound. Okay, did we get feelings? What would you feel? Oh, we forgot that one. What would you be feeling in this envisionment? When I envisioned mine, I envisioned a really soft, cozy, double thick Chanel blanket and being in a big, comfy sectional couch. That's what I envisioned. I don't know. That's how I would feel in my ultimate life, because I was envisioning a house, but other people have different visions. So anyways, once you envision that, if it's sand between your toes, a coffee in your hands, a briefcase between your fingers, someone else's hand while you're holding their hand, whatever that is, take all of these senses with you. So when you are getting back to what you love and manifesting this life that you want, your most fascinating manifestation, the most thing that you could really desire, go ahead and create your vision board, create a safe space to go there and feel those things. So before it happens, you want to get that scent, whatever that scent was, in a candle, in an air spray, in a plug-in, whatever, a car, a car scent thing, whatever. Just like get the scent, put it in your space. Okay, whatever that scent is. I'm sure they've got a scent for it. And then Get that feeling. Whatever feeling you had, put that in your space. If it's sand, get a little bowl of sand so you could feel it when you're manifesting. If it's a big comfy blanket like me, get a big comfy blanket, put it just in that space, wrap yourself around it. You know, it's like a time travel piece. When you make this space with those senses of what you want to manifest, it's going to send you on a trip right to that place. And it's going to make it so much easier to manifest. You know, if it's money, put a $100 bill there or a fake money dollar, you know, whatever, just put that there, help it manifest. Get yourself in that mood, because even if it's not real, your mind doesn't know the difference. Your mind needs to tell the body, hey, it's real, I'm feeling it. And then the universe will start making it happen. So the sound, you've got a phone, you can pick any sound in the world you want. Put that sound on in your space. What you feel, what you smell, what you taste. Get a candy or a cup of something, whatever that taste is that you're tasting, put it there, okay? So you can feel what that manifestation is really all about. So anyways, that's just a little help. I would like to expand on that like I do in my meetings with people being coached, but that's where it ends for this reading, okay? So take a moment to do that in your manifestation. There's a freebie for you. Get those 5 senses in a space so you can manifest, okay? Because you need to look back to what you really love and start creating it, because you're being given a second chance to create. Empress, 3 of Pentacles, making progress. 9 of Pentacles, I love that. The Wheel of Fortune. Things can totally change for you. Bottom of the deck, look at your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Much stronger. Don't think you're weak. No, you've got this. You've got all of it. You're much stronger than you think. Okay, so that's a message for you. Let's get an Alice in Wonderland message for you. What do you need to know on a personal level? Spirit, what do you want to share personally with the Fens? Becoming brave. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what's best for you. You know. Me and anyone else doesn't know, but you know what's best for you. You really know it. And you're brave. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. That's what came out for you. You're all about 5s today, which is challenging change, but I know you have the faith to do it. After, get this, because earlier you got a fall. After a fall such as this, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. How brave they all think me at home. Why, I wouldn't say anything about it, even if I fell off the top of a house. Alice is brave, and so are you. With everything that has happened in your life, sometimes you have felt completely overwhelmed. You've been challenged. You've been uncertain about whether you could ever cope with this or get through it. But you have shown great courage, and perhaps even more wonderfully, you've developed a really good resilience. Because of the extreme nature of the events and experiences you've been through and everything you've been working with, believe me, you will now be able to deal with all manner of circumstance with great calm and stoicism. And this is no small thing. Being challenged in radical ways, which you have been, can sometimes send people retreating entirely from life. But you, like Alice, can see one of the aspects of working through adversity and realizing just how much you have in you and how much you can do. You've been stretched, you've been pushed, you've gone right to the edge of every worry. And what you now know about yourself is that you've come out of it far better. You have not let these things destroy you. Most of all, know these truths. You are strong. You are brave. You are resilient. You are graceful. and respectful, and you are wise. You are loving. That is brave. This has been, in many ways, maybe your finest hour. And you will be able to set an amazing example for other people when life has something to throw at you. You throw it back. The divination of your card today is you have been tested. The development of your strength and resilience through courageous challenges, you've met them all. The demonstration of great character has been shown. The acknowledgement of how much you've learned, how you handle setbacks, how you handle adversity, how you handle your problems. The ability to cope with so much pain, so many ordeals endured with grace and forgiveness and dignity and humor even. These testing times, these towers, these endings, these dark nights have finally shown your true character. Aw, I love it, guys. All right, Divine Feminines, you are brave. You've been through hell and high water. You do deserve some justice. You do deserve to come out of this, and you will, and you are. Keep hanging in there, guys. Thank you for watching me. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming. Funny, I looked up, we were at 111 minutes and 11 seconds. Talk about the ones, the 1111s. I love it. So new beginnings are on the horizon for you. If you're going to be seeing 1111, believe me, you're on the right path. You're on the right track. Keep going. Goodness is headed your way. Some very good news is happening within a week, within 7 days. This is the year where you're going to have a great fortune, okay? A fortune of health, wealth, and abundance, okay? Family, resilience. So many good things are coming for you. Remember to take your own advice. It's very, very good. You are brave and resilient. You've been through so many things. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Your gut totally knows where you need to go. Keep believing in that. And remember, if you can, hit the like button, subscribe so I can see you again. Okay, I'll be doing some uploads soon, so look forward to better videos. Good things are going to be happening here at JKS 1111. Better response time, better timing for videos and readings, for private orders. We are going to be doing the monthly subscription coming back up. Elizabeth, you're going to be getting free, so don't worry. But anyone else that wants to join the monthly subscription, you always get some freebies. So if you want to subscribe to me, if you're looking for something to give me as a thank you, as a birthday, as love, as support for yourself, an energy exchange, whatever, the monthly subscription is where it's at. It's $33.33 a month. You get discounts on almost everything. It's a great place to be. There's free readings over there, bonus readings that I'm going to be posting, making sure everyone has access this time. And I do all the zodiacs on that side. So if you're missing me doing all the zodiac signs, please subscribe. You'll get them all there. Lots of insight on career and business, love and relationships, family, and the spiritual journey. So lots of advice over there for every zodiac sign. I will continue to do free birthday readings. I've fallen a little bit behind, but I'm going to get back on that. And I'll be doing some shorts for the elements. So I'm going to get back on that too now that I have a new phone. Yay. And please, you have a chance to get your story read and a free reading at my new channel, which is Just Tell Me Tarot. And it's where you get to email me your story. Keep it short, about a page, maybe a page and a half, something that I can read out loud live where people can resonate perhaps with your story, but I read your story. And then I do cards and I give my own personal coaching advice on what I feel is going on in this situation. So please subscribe to that channel so you can get your story read, because that whole channel is going to be about free stories. The whole channel is going to be about reading stories and giving advice. So if you want yours read and you need some help with something, there's where you need to go. The email's listed below on that channel in the description. Just subscribe over there, and then you can start watching those videos, those tarot readings, seeing if yours resonates, getting advice, being led, and perhaps having your story read as well. I think it's a little bit healing to hear other people's stories, because sometimes there's something in there for you, something that you need to hear, something that you are having in common with another person. So yeah, I think it's important to watch that. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Please subscribe. I'll see more of you. And if you're looking for a personal or a private reading, today's the last day for a buy one, get one free on my 30-minute readings. So just go over to my website, purchase a 30-minute, and you will get another one free. Okay, so you can upgrade your reading to an hour, or you could just have a second reading at another time. But that's available today only. It was the 4th of July special. So today's the last day if you want to do it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. No, the 40 minutes are not $250. Those are the emergency readings. Just scroll down and you'll see all the other readings. I have 15-minute, no, I have a 10-minute, a 20-minute, a 30-minute, and a 45-minute readings. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.